What is up, guys? Kitbash here, coming at you with round 2 of the Reavers. This one is Skullbuster, I want to say. I can never get his name right. I either say Skullbuster or Bone Crusher. I'll get it right for the title. But yeah, here he is. This is everybody's favorite, according to my Instagram. But, I mean, he's pretty cool. He came to me because, you know, I looked up a lot of reference pictures, and the body he came on, which is, let me pull it out if I can find it. This body he came on was just too big for me. According to the reference pictures, this body was just really too big. And I know there's different pictures of him, and some pictures he's built up, some pictures he's really small. But the picture that I liked from Skullbuster, he had like a T-1800 body, like a Terminator body, and then a flesh arm and the head. So I had one of these disco Iron Man suits laying around. So I pretty much I painted it all black and then dry brushed it, but the paints I used they weren't drying. So I don't know what happened, but I stripped all that off, and I pretty much just dry brushed silver all over it. So you can still see the orange. Doesn't bother me because these guys are like an amalgam of pieces anyway. They're all put together and robotic. So I figured as long as it looks robotic and put together and slapped together, it'll be fine. So yeah, that's what I did for him. I had a lot of fun making him and Reese because of the type. I had a lot of fun making him and Reese because the Reavers really look thrown together. Not that they look messy or anything. They just look like pieces put together on a body and sent out to find, mutants. So that's pretty much what I did. I like it. I'm going to give you the rundown of parts. I'm going to tell you how I swapped his head onto this body. I'm going to tell you how I took the arms off. Just let me get the jacket off. I'll be right back. All right. So here is the body without the jacket and the head. It is a disco Iron Man body. I had one foddered because I made a War Machine. I used the shoulder pads. And the arm, once you pop this upper torso pops off. I just drilled 2 holes in the top on either side, if you can see what I'm doing. I drilled 2 holes on either side of the neck. And you just stick a screwdriver in and pop it out. The arms fall right off. Yeah, the arms fall right off. So as I'm looking through reference pictures, I'm seeing different types of Skullbusters and different versions. And that's another thing I didn't like. That's another reason I didn't like this body here. Because like I said, for one, it's too big. And I didn't like the flesh arm. Most of the reference pictures I saw, he had a cloth arm. Or the one that I liked the most had a cloth arm, or a jacketed arm. So that's what I went with. So yeah, once I cracked the torso, and then like I said, the torso was already cracked because of a prior custom, so the body was just in my fodder bin. So the body from the neck, from the shoulders down, or from the shoulders to the knees, is a disco Iron Man. This arm is from Gambit, I want to say. Yeah, the arm is from Gambit, the new Gambit, because I swapped his body around too. But arm is from the new Gambit. The lower arm here is from the Iron Man from Civil War, I want to say. And the hand is from Ultron. Yeah, the hand is from Ultron. This hand is from Bishop. This is a Bishop hand I had in my fodder bin as well. This belt is from an older Cap figure. I had to just finish it off with another buckle right there. But yeah, that belt's from an older Cap figure. And the lower legs are from Falcon, MCU Falcon. But yeah. And then I don't know what neck that is. I think I want to say the neck peg is from Infinity War Cap. I think. I'm not sure though. But it fit this head perfect. It fit this head and the body perfect. Oh, this neck piece here too is from Apocalypse. His leg. It's from Apocalypse's leg thing. Whatever that thing is on Apocalypse's ankle. I just cut it off and put it on there. Just to cover up, because the way I got this neck in here. See if you can see in there. The way I got this neck in here. There it is. You can kind of see. I just hot glued this neck in here. I hot glued that neck in there just so it could stay. So the neck would be sturdy, because I didn't have another way of putting it in there. So I just hot glued the neck in there. To me, this looks pretty good, especially with the jacket on. Oh yeah, and I had to Dremel down the back I dremeled down the back of him and the chest so the arc reactor was gone. But I was already dremeling because this is pretty much the War Machine Mark II body, I want to say. And it's like these square pieces on the shoulders I had to get rid of so the jacket will fit. So as I'm dremeling this down, I'm like looking at it and I'm like, let me get rid of the arc reactor. So I'm just dremeling it just to make it look a little like, you know, like a pseudo armor, but not an Iron Man pseudo armor, you know? But yeah, this one it's cool. Everybody seems to like it. I don't know why. I even had a guy think this was going to be Red Hood for some reason on my Instagram, and I had put in the title what it was, which is kind of weird. But yeah, I'm still figuring out the guns. I have this little gun from a Revoltech I'm using for him. I don't know why, but I just am. I kind of like it. Like I said, the Reavers, they have futuristic looking weapons. So let me get this jacket on him really quick. But yeah, once everything's together, and I think the jacket is really what pulls it together for me for this one. The jacket just makes it gives him that extra little, because I know in the comics too, or from the reference pictures anyway, his torso is flesh from what I can see, because I know he has like pecs and, why is it not focused? There it goes. Pecs and upper chest are flesh in the pictures that I saw. So I was trying to mimic that, but once I found the Iron Man body, and I cannot get this gun in his hand. Once I found the Iron Man body, let me just leave it alone. It was a no-brainer for me because it looks slim enough. And then that's why I swapped the lower legs too, because the disco lower legs were kind of bulky and I didn't want to go that route. I wanted him to have a slimmer looking body, you know, because in the comics, his body is, like I said, a T-800. He at least has a T-800 style arm and legs because they're really thin. They're really robotic. So that's really what I was going for with this one. Yeah, I really like this one. It's okay. It's not compared to Reese. I don't know why Reese is like my favorite, but when they're together, they look sick too. I don't know why Reese is my favorite, but he is. I think it's because of how I put it together, really. But yeah, there's Skullbuster and then there's Reese. I have a video on him. You can check it out right here. But yeah, Skullbuster looks pretty good. I just dry brushed some silver. I have this Craft Smart metallic silver is what I used to dry brush it on there. Yeah, looks pretty solid. I like him a lot. I like him. I don't know. I'm not gonna say a lot. He's cool. I really what I like about this one is how it came together. It just came together really sick. All the pieces I used and a lot of stuff I used to cover up other stuff, and it just came together really nice. So that's what I like about it. I just like the pieces and the parts I used to put it together because, you know, a lot of pieces and like I said in my Reese video, I try to kit bash the simplest way. And this is a really simple kit bash with a little paint and a belt and a different arm. And, you know, you can really pull off some crazy stuff. So I just like to kit bash really simple and you know, it comes out really nice. I surprise myself a lot of times because I just do stuff like with Reese. I was just doing something. With him, really, I was just doing something because I was really leaning towards the disco legs still because they're robotic. And I'm like, these look robotic when they're painted, even though they have wrinkles in them. These look robotic anyway, as long as they're silver. I'm pretty sure the message comes across, you know? So, yeah, there it is. Marvel Legends Skullbuster. I didn't like the other body. I didn't like this body too much, so I had to swap it out. And I think compared, it looks a lot better. Like, I've seen people take pictures of their Reavers, and they just put different heads on this body, or they put this Reese head on a Nuke body. And like I said in the Reese video as well, in reference pictures, Reese is not that much bigger than anybody else. So there was no reason for me to make Reese as big as Nuke. So this body it's a good body, just not for them. So I had to redo it. But yeah, the size comparison too, that's what he looks like next to Reese. And that's what Reese looks like next to someone else, if you didn't see that. He's a little bit taller because of the dome, but without the dome, he's the same height. But yeah, Marvel Legends Skullbuster Kitbash Custom, whatever you want to call it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about it if you like it, if you don't. And I'm out.